Top 10 cologne fragrances for fall 2025. Let's go. We're going to start off with this Amouage Decision, a newer one. It's not been out too long. It opens with a nice mineralic, sparkly citrus. There's some frankincense, bergamot, and juniper berries. As it starts drying down, some myrrh, cedar wood, and vanilla start really showing up. It's fresh, woody, aromatic. There's some real nice smoke, resins, and spices in it too. Quentin Bisch did this one. I like it a lot. It's very wearable, still artistic. Definitely a more mass appealing scent profile, which they've been getting criticized for a lot lately, but I like it. It definitely leans masculine. Really good performance on this for this type of scent profile. You want this fragrance on a budget? Well, I got you right here, this Resolution from Mirror Image. It's about 75% close in the first opening minutes, but that's only a few minutes. Then it settles into like at least 85% close, really more, probably 90 or more close. Really outstanding quality and performance on this. Really hard to tell them apart in a side-by-side after, a half hour or so. It's super close, stupid close. This has like a fresh pine forest like accord in it with the citrus and juniper berry, making this really fresh, invigorating, kind of like you're out in a pine forest in the morning, the sun's coming up with the incense and vanilla creating this like cloud-like effect. It's airy, light, creamy, just a really well done fragrance here. Love this one. This works in fall, but this also works great in the spring, but I just love it on a nice fall day. All right, I got this Amouage Rose Incense from the Opus collection here for you. Immediately, you get just what the name says. You're going to get a lot of rose, you're going to get a lot of incense. With a very interesting black ink accord mixed in to kind of darken it up as it dries down. It really starts coming out more. I love ink in fragrances. You get woods, myrrh, and a touch of vanilla too. Unisex, leaning masculine to me. This is a good masculine rose scent profile if you're trying to get into rose. Really good performance on this. This would be really great dressed up, really mysterious. I love Amouage, and this is a great one that you don't hear many people talk about. I think it's great. It's a real good beginner rose fragrance if you're looking for a masculine type rose fragrance. Two budget options here for you. Both are really close. Both are at least 85% close to the original. This Dua Love from Oman and Generic Perfumes from Kuwait. You can order the oils or they'll mix them up for you. Both are just stupid close, almost identical, more like 90, maybe even closer to 92% close. It's not going to be exact, but man, is it really close. It even transitions the same, and I don't even know which one of these are better. They're both great options. This one is named perfectly. It gives like a feeling of sitting in a rose garden where someone is burning incense. Just a real mysterious vibe to me. This is just a great night out in a town, dressed up fragrance. It's even relaxing in the evenings, good to me. I love this one. I love Amouage. This Mason Crivelli Oud Maracuja opens with a lot of fruits. I really pick up the passion fruit note. That's the one I get the most. There's like a leathery oud. Kind of reminds me of Ombre Nomad, but a little bit slightly different direction. It's just in that ballpark. Owning both these wouldn't be redundant to me. I could have both in my collection. I do have both in my collection. It's got some nice spices, a touch of rose in the mids to round it out. The dry down, you get some labdanum, some amber, vanilla. Great performance on this one too. Really smells regal, elegant, authoritative. I just like the way I feel in this. I just feel real assertive and put together. To me, this is great in the fall evenings. You can wear this in the winter too, but I really like it in the fall because the fruitiness kind of, puts it in a little bit of a warmer environment too. I can even wear this in the day if it's a warmer day in the fall, but really bangs at night in the fall to me. You don't want to spend that Mason Crivelli money because they're not cheap. I got a budget option for you right here. This French Avenue Azur Oud. Really close to me. At least 85% close, maybe even a little bit closer. Really good performance. There is a bit of a quality difference. I do pick up slight differences. You can tell it's quality, but it's still really good for the price difference. It's not a huge gap. There is a Band-Aid smell that people complain about with the original, and I pick it up in this one too, even just a little bit more so. I don't get Band-Aid. I don't get that correlation, but I do get why people would say that though. I do see it in here, but I love the way this smells. I love the original. I love this budget option. This is a straight up Vincent certified banger. This one and the original. You just can't go wrong with this scent profile to me. I just love this one. All right, I'm working through my second decan of this Amouage Outlands, and this is a straight up banger. Right? This is full bottle worthy. I got to get a bottle of this at some point. Opens with a nice citrus. It's just really light. It's only for a few minutes. Then you get some balsamic ambery resins. It's got a decent amount of patchouli in it too. It starts coming up in the mids. A touch of vanilla kind of rounds it out. A little bit of sweetness to this. The dry down is really phenomenal. The frankincense Amouage sources for these fragrances is on full display here. Really well done. This is another Cecile Zarokian perfumer collaborating with them on this one. Just a banger. Perfect, mature, Dressed up, dressed down, you can do it anyway, but it's just a really nice fall scent profile. That's when I think this one would shine. You could wear this in the winter too, but this is just a straight up fall banger. Great perfumery here. Outlands is still pretty expensive, even by Amouage prices. So you want it on a budget, you don't have that Amouage money. Here's this Mirror Image King's Hollow. It's stupid close. Even nails a little bit of citrus in the opening. Both perform really well, this and the original, a good 8 hours. This is at least 85% close, a really outstanding budget option. I mean, this is pennies on the dollar price difference. So about 3 to 4 hours deeper in the dry down. The original has a little bit more spicy incense pushing off of it than this one does. But through the rest of the fragrance, from just past the opening to for the first few hours, it's really close. It's just deeper into the dry down. The other one kind of has a little bit more spices and resins, as I say. But man, you want Outlands on a budget, this is a great option for you. Creed delphinus is that popular woody amber style that's constantly getting released nowadays, especially with designers. You get a resinous incense with some pink pepper and some black pepper immediately. Then some almond, heliotrope, and orchid kind of come out in the mids. Drying down with some orris, patchouli, a little bit of bourbon vanilla, and tonka bean. Kind of reminds me of a Guerlain IDL flanker. You know, it's kind of in that ballpark. Pretty unisex down the middle to me. Really versatile fall fragrance. I like this dressed up. It's good, relaxing. And this one, people don't like this release by Creed much or whatever, but man, this one gets compliments when I wear this one. And I like the way it smells. I think it smells great. But man, the women love this one. I get a lot of compliments. I went to the doctor's office the other day and they were going nuts over this one, and got a couple subscribers out of it. If you want a budget option, here I got you. This Dua Cosmic Sky of Amber. This is the one they end up buying. I had both of them on. I was testing them. And it was close enough for them, so this is what they went with. They went with this one because they're not used to expensive perfume prices. They seen the Creed price, they're like, oh, I don't know about that. But then I showed them this one, let them smell it, and they thought it was great. They couldn't tell a difference. It's really close, at least 85%. Good performance on this one, just like the original. At least 6 to 7 hours of decent performance. Dua really nailed it on this one. Good job, Dua. Amouage Reflection 45 is a bit woodier, definitely richer than the original. Less airy and fresh, that's for sure. This one opens spicy and aromatic with a nice lavender in the background, just like the original has. Then you get some light florals like the original, but not as much as the original. The original had more florals pushing through. Touch of powder, a bit of iris with like a earthy base. There's a lot more earth in this, way earthier base than the original. Really well blended here. It's got this soapy cleanliness with a bit of like dirtiness underneath of it, if that makes sense, but really well done. I like the juxtaposition here. Excellent perfumery. Really good in the fall if you're like dressed up in a suit, or just if you had a big meeting and you're like the big boss man vibes, you could pull that off. If you're just going out, you know, to stun, you want to look just sharp. If you're dressed up sharp, like I just picture you just dominating with this fragrance on. So yeah, I love this one, man. Great perfumery here. All right, I know you want this on a budget too. That's what we're doing here. I got you a few options here. The closest is this Mirror Image Vince 45. Yeah, that's me, Vince 45. If you don't get this special edition one, you got to request it. It's also called Desert Reflection. That's just what he calls it. So it's stupid close. This is about 90% close from open to dry down. Good performance like the original. Really good job on this one. The next up is this Dua 45 Reflections at the Desert. It's really close too, about 85% close, somewhere in that range. So pretty close. Last up is this Alexandria. I just got a small 10 milliliter of it. And it's about 85% close too, but it's really off in the open. It opens up with a lot more like peppery spice than the original for about 5 minutes. It's the original is spicy, but this is way too more spicy than the original. So they kind of overdid that. But as it dries down, it really balances out and it gets really close too, and it's pretty nice. So yeah, 3 great options for you here, but man, come on. You gotta go with Vince 45, man, come on. Let's do this. Next up is this Bahobuka Red Wine Brown Sugar. It smells like you're drinking like a sweet red wine with a bowl of fruit sitting next to you. And maybe you're sitting in a wooden house with a wooden table there too. So you're getting woods, wine, sweet berries, really nice. The red wine accord, sweet red wine accord they use in this is really nice. Pretty realistic. There's some spiciness to it too. Some boozy brown sugar tones in it. That's why it's in the name. I think it's unisex down the middle. I think it's perfect for like a night out, especially if you're out drinking and having fun. If you're going to a winery or something in the fall, it'd be great. Day or evening, it'd be great. really just relaxing and great, even just lounge around. I just like smelling like red wine, I guess. I really enjoy this fragrance. All right, I got 2 budget options here for you. Fragrance World Brown Sugar Artisan Perfumery. This one's about 85% close. Not as good performance, but still pretty decent performance. And I also got this Dua Sweet Red Wine. It smells about 85% close too, and it actually outperforms the original a little bit. Both great options if you want to smell like red wine, which I like smelling like red wine, or you can do what I do and layer these two. It works great together. Yeah, this is just a fun fragrance, man. Works great in the fall. Amouage Reason starts out with a faint pine needle accord. It's like pine needles. It's really faint, but it's pretty nice. It's got some warm spices. There's a hazelnut in this. Gets pretty green herbaceous in the mids for a little while. It doesn't last very long, but for like an hour, I get this green herbaceous note. It gets a little bit more creamy and resinous in the dry down. This is not a fragrance that gets me super excited. It's pretty nice, like a 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. Most Amouage fragrances to me are like 8 out of 10 and up. Performance not really good on this one either. But if you want a budget version of it, the smell's almost identical. This Dua Veil of Reason is about 90% close. They really nailed it on this one. Also not great performance on this one. You're only gonna get like 5 to 6 hours on these. So they even cloned the bad performance. And maybe it's this mixture of chemicals or the compounds are just not gonna give you good performance, because neither of these perform that great. Not bad. You'll get, it'll get you 4 or 5 good hours. It would get more if you put it on clothes and sprayed heavy. But yeah, this is a pretty good fall fragrance. Definitely not the best fall fragrance. Memo Russian Leather is a really nice barbershop fougere type of fragrance. Really nice pine needle accord in this. A nice light leather accord. There's a frozen frost accord in here that really makes it feel like a cold, icy fougere. Really cool how they did that. It's really green and woody too. It has a nice green woodiness to it. I got 3 budget options for you here too. This Dua Cure de Russie is about 85% close, really good performance. And this Maison Alhambra Rousse Leather is stupid close. It's at least 90% close, good performance. This is just crazy how close they got us, and it's dirt cheap. And then this is like a twist on the DNA, maybe 80% close. This Zoha Aroma Siberian Frost, and it's kind of neat. I like what they did to it. A little bit like an ambergris or a little bit of sharpness twist to it, but it's really nice. I like the way it smells, and I like the twist on it. All 3 of these are great budget options. They're a little bit different. They smell a little different. All of them are really close. Not sure which one I prefer. All of them are winners though. The real deal is really not that expensive, so it's not a bad choice either. This one really does give you this cold, frozen Russian pine forest vibe. Really well executed, gentleman type fragrance. Love this one. Last up, one of my all-time favorite fragrances, Mugler Amen Pure Malt. Has this nice aged wood smell with these subtle whiskey undertones. A little bit of citrus to open with. It's really nice. There's these fruity notes that are present all throughout the fragrance life. It's got the original Amen DNA of patchouli, coffee, some cedar, kind of hiding underneath all this other stuff I said in the open. Once you get into dry down, you get a little bit of vanilla, some amber tones with a little bit of musk, oak. This one's discontinued and pricey. I love this one. And this one is dirt cheap now. It's always been dirt cheap. This Starman Nebula. Definitely get you in the ballpark at a fraction of the price. It's like 85% close. Performance not great on it, but it's not like this is a nuclear beast, the original too. So I'm kind of layering these two a lot to kind of stretch out my bottle. So yeah, if you made it this far, man, appreciate you hanging around. And these are 10 great fall budget options. Thanks for staying to the end.
Vitamin popper, bottles on the dresser, incense, stay flexing, you can call him the professor. Got notes in his pocket, musk in his veins, citrus on the wrist, woody notes go insane. Patchouli punches, amber got the kick, mixing it like a DJ turntables, wiki wit. Photo explosion, Vince in the whip, pull a rabbit out the hat, playing magic with these tricks. Incense, makes sense, what's the aroma? Vanilla